Hey everybody, this is Kristen Morgan here. Okay, so this is my final document for my campaign. I have chosen to do my campaign on Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, which is a nonprofit organization located here in Shreveport. And I have chosen to create an event for them called the Regional Dance Marathon. The reason why I've picked this event is because two of their needs are awareness and participation. And with holding an event in general, I meet both of these needs for this organization. And FIMU, the sorority, and Children's Miracle Network Hospitals have teamed up, and they always do dance marathons. Every chapter holds a dance marathon. That's just their thing. And so by doing a regional dance marathon, I'm allowing not only LSUS's FIMU chapter, but Louisiana Tech, University of Monroe, and Northwestern in Natchitoches. We all can team up together and create a dance marathon together. And that's where the regional part comes in. Margot, the program director for CMNH, has discussed she thinks that more PR tactics should be made throughout the community. For those of you who probably don't know what CMNH is, it's not very advertised very much around here, and so I think that's very important to have this event. My justification is very simple. This program, this organization offers many programs for sick children, whether it be a terminal illness, a temporary illness, just therapy, physical impairment. If a child got in a car accident, they can go here and they can get treatments done and get work done to help them and to improve their lives. And one of the programs that they have is called the CARA Center, which is a therapeutic program for children who are victims to sexual assault. And unfortunately, this is something that happens all the time. And so we need these funds and these donations to keep running these programs, because the parents do not have to pay these medical bills. This is all done through the money that we raise for CMNH. So it's extremely important, very easily understood why this is justified. These are kids and families in our own area, so you always should want to give back to your community. My resources, of course, I will need a venue. I've chosen to have the location be in Alexandria because that's like a center location for all of the schools and areas involved. The fee to get in will cover the food and drink charge for everything. It'll be a 6-hour event from 6 p.m. to midnight. You can leave whenever you want. There just will be no re-entries or anything like that. I definitely wanted to have it filmed with video cameras and news crews and all that stuff. And because this is a big event, I want to have this based over a 6-month period. You can't advertise an event 2 weeks ahead of time and expect to get the results that you need. And so, because this is so large and it covers so many different areas, 6 months is a perfect, amount of time to have the correct advertisement for this. My first 3 months, I'm gonna just have, it's gonna be a lot of setups. We're gonna have the executive boards for all the FIMU chapters appoint different departments, like the arts and media and donation groups, and these people will be paired up and be used throughout the whole campaign for their jobs. I want a local commercial to be shot because in this way I am using my channel of communication of television to reach all audiences, because everybody watches TV, old, young, anything, and because these are local commercials, they're going to be reached in other areas as well. That way, for the people who don't use social media, they still can see the advertisements for this event. I will also have 2 public speaking events within these first 3 months. My last 3 months of the campaign launch, the venue will be decorated and, signed and all that stuff in preparation for it. I want to have a news interview, do a tour of the venue for everything, so everyone can see what it's going to look like and how big it's going to be, all the different stuff that's going to be in there, interviews. And the final public speaking event will be held 1 week before the dance marathon. And then the dance marathon will take place. The people at these public speaking events that I want will be anyone who's tied to CMNH, like the children and families speaking on their behalf, Margot, any of the philanthropy directors, FIMU members, people like that. My audience is going to be the region, and since LSUS was located in Shreveport, my target audience will be the Shreveport-Bossier community, the university student body, and all the expanding region communities and their schools. My goals for this is to increase participation in monetary donations and to reach my target audience successfully. And by doing all of this and succeeding in all of this, I am also meeting the awareness need that I need to have. My objective is to raise participation by 50% because it is currently lower than that. My biggest message is that the monetary donations made to CMNH affect so many children's lives in a positive way. And these are kids that live right under our nose that we are helping. And so that's just super important. Just even if you can't go, just donations. My general message for my young audience is that this is a fun event, it's healthy, you can bring your friends with you, your family. There's going to be more than just dancing. There's going to be games and raffle prizes and all that stuff. So I'm giving you something to do with your free time on a weekend, at a low price. My channels of communication: news, media, advertising, philanthropy events, philanthropy programs, public speaking events, social media marketing, and radio media. The pictures, let's see. This will be I would like my flyer to look like. I want the bright colors and the different fonts. It's all still legible, easily read. On bright paper, whether it be white, pink, orange, yellow, anything that's going to catch people's eyes. And I think the setup looking something like this with all the different colors and fonts is definitely going to catch people's eyes wherever we post them. This is going to be what I would like to have on the social media pages. It's small, it's short and sweet, it's colorful, something that people will notice immediately while scrolling through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. And this is going to be like what I want this memo flyer thing to kind of look like for when we have public speaking events. I want to have all of them at the LSUS gymnasium because it's big and it can hold a lot of people. It can hold a lot of room for donation tables and meet and greets and, all of those things. For my implementation, I'm going to have a month-to-month calendar. That's going to keep track of everything, of when it's launched, when it starts, how long it's going to be, when we cut it off, every time we send out any type of advertisements or press releases or anything like that. And my evaluation is going to be pretty simple. I want surveys. As everyone is leaving the dance marathon, I want them to fill out a survey. It's going to ask them, how they heard of the event. Was it successful? Would they come back? How frequently did they see the, tactics, the campaign tactics, where, and so on. And then I also want the campaign team to fill out, our own survey. That way we're able to evaluate ourselves and pick out our strengths and weaknesses and, all of those things. And that way it'll prepare us for a better campaigns in the future. Thank you.